Hey guys, welcome back to the Unusual Suspects podcast. We're on episode 6. I'm your host, Marco.
I'm your co-host, Chris.
Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell,
follow us on Twitter, SoundCloud,
all that good stuff. It'd be very much appreciated if you spread us a little bit, get us, talk about us to your friends.
If you enjoyed it.
If you enjoyed it. If you don't like it, please let us know what we can improve on. Anyway, so today's episode, we don't really have anything planned. It's kind of just a spitball, just whatever we really want to talk about. Pretty much we're just recapping January, where we went over winter break, what happened.
And the highs and lows of what throughout the whole entire month.
Yeah, because 2020 has been...
It's been a roller coaster.
It's been very eventful.
Yes.
I think it's one of the most...
Surprisingly.
And I don't think eventful in a good way. But it's been very interesting because there's a lot that has been going on, whether it's the news.
You're going to say news again?
Pretty much. It's a lot of news that's been going on. A lot of intense stuff.
Yeah.
And reality checks, bro, anything could happen.
So where did it start?
So it started with the World War III scare in the first 3 days of January.
Yeah.
That was something else.
By the way, also some fireworks start off the new year.
Yeah, real fireworks. Yeah, police say don't shoot your guns, but we were about to have to bust on some people apparently. But anyways, no. So we started with the World War III scare because of everything that had happened, and it obviously wasn't the most pleasant way to start a year. I mean, I don't want to get drafted.
I'd rather not go to war instantly or ever. Personally, I don't want to go to war.
I don't really want to kill people. So it's really
video games in real life are way different. I'd rather not.
I haven't even played Call of Duty in a while. You think I want to? No, I don't want to be on the line of duty. I'm a little rusty, bro. I haven't even gotten a UAV, bro. It's been a minute since I've gotten one. But I don't know. I'd rather finish my degree in elementary education. I don't think I'd want to really kill people.
That's not optimal.
I feel like they're complete opposites of each other. Teaching children of the future and taking people out.
Polar opposites.
Complete opposites, but that's how 2020 really started. It started off with a real bang. That was some. And then there's a couple other things, but another one of the big things was the coronavirus. China literally just straight up started quarantining a whole entire part of their the whole city. So many people. I don't understand how that happens. I don't understand. It's crazy how it just gets out, and so many people were affected. And then, not only that, obviously we are from the U.S., but it spread. There's people who had traveled that didn't know they had it, that came over here, and it's spreading. I mean, it's not. It doesn't seem really fatal to us. But
to be fair, we haven't had an outbreak yet. There's only been one confirmed case in the U.S.
It was,
and then 9 confirmed cases overall.
Yeah, I think there was 6 cases, or 6 to 10 or something like that,
yeah,
in the range. But it's nothing serious, and
there's only 300 people died, but that's all it is. They're all in China since that's the big population.
The ratio is very low.
Yes,
the ratio is lower. It's lower than the flu, so that's the good part.
Hopefully, it stays like that.
I'm hoping it doesn't take out more people. That wouldn't be very great.
No.
But no,
so that's another thing that happened.
Yeah,
January.
That's another part of January. And then what else happened? Kobe Bryant's passing and the rest of the families that were affected. That was rough. That literally happened 2 days after the coronavirus was reported in the U.S. And that affected so many people, not even just basketball, but
actually the whole world, because a lot of people
yeah,
looked up to him and his Yes, I don't know how to say it.
His impact.
His impact, yeah.
His influence was like almost unmatched. Like he's one of the most I don't think you really understand how influential someone is until they're gone, and that's really sad. Like he had impact more than just basketball. He made sure that like people had this mentality to them, the Mamba mentality, and that they like push through whatever. They'll work hard. They'll do what they want to do. They can accomplish anything, and that's such a great thing to like pass on to people and to keep that going. And it sucks because it felt like he was just barely like starting, because like he barely like was able to like, is what, 3 years into retirement, I think,
barely 3 years,
and he was with his family. But I mean, at least he was able to do what he loved. He definitely loved. I could tell he loved the hell out of his daughters, because every day, I forgot who it was, but a reporter had talked about it, and it was it's rough. It's a rough situation. So 2020 hasn't been going very great. I'm trying to think of what else happened.
Any major things that happened? Like,
I mean, like, it's been eventful in the sense that the things that have been big have been really, really big.
They affected the world. All three of them affected the world.
Our president is getting tried for impeachment. There's a lot going on here.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot. I don't know if any other year has started off this eventful. I don't know.
I don't remember, but I doubt it was this eventful.
This is some shit from the movies.
This is 4 things that's going on that could impact the world. 3 have. If the president doesn't get impeached, it's gonna affect the world again.
Yeah, and even there's just so much like crazy like stuff going on right now. It's insane. But I mean, on a lighter note, the Super Bowl happened and the 49ers lost, so that's a W for me.
As a Poggers.
I mean, I'm not a fan of the 49ers. I don't like them. So seeing them lose a lead and Andy Reid getting a ring because that man has been in the league for so long.
I think it's like 26 years or something like that. And he still has it. So
He's
7?
He had like, it was his 222nd win.
Uh-huh.
And it was like his 300 and something game. It's
absurd.
I know I think he's one of the more winningest coaches too. Like he has
also a very influential coach.
Yeah, all of his players loved him. But like seeing them lose really made me happy. Because, man, I like seeing the 49ers, like, their whole season just come down like that. It's great to see. But, I mean, it was a good game, though. It wasn't garbage like the Patriots-Rams Super Bowl.
Straight up defense.
Like
no
there's
offense.
Yeah, like, there's nothing bad with the defensive Super Bowl. Like, Super Bowl 50 was good. Like, yeah. But that's just because it was, like, fumbles, interceptions. Like that type of thing, strip sacks, all this crazy stuff going on. But with the Rams Patriots, it was like, a 3-and-out. Oh, a 3-and-out. A 3-and-out.
Oh, you tried a 4th down? It didn't work? Okay, cool.
We get to take it. It's pretty much, you guys threw like a deep pass that got picked off. Oh, well, that was pretty much your plan. It's just like it wasn't eventful. This year, though, was very entertaining. If you're a 49ers fan, I'm very sorry. Because it must have been really hard to watch Mahomes like lead the offense, and like Williams once he had that like 38-yard run.
Like 4 interceptions. Was there any fumbles?
I don't think it was 4 interceptions. I think it was 3.
It was 4.
Well, I don't count the garbage time one. Who cares about that one? That was when the game was over. But
it was very exciting.
Yeah, it was a very exciting game. The commercials, alright.
I like the little Nas X one personally. That one was funny.
As I was watching with my parents, and the only commercial that mattered to me was the Cox Giga Blast commercial because Giga Blast is now in our area, and I'm very, very excited about that because when I head back home, I'm about to advocate for us getting this Giga Blast because I want to stream. I want to stream without us going over our internet data. So that'd be very nice. That Little Caesars is delivering.
Yeah, I forgot about
What?
Little Caesars.
Baby nut? What? Bro, how the hell Kool-Aid Man's tears make a nut though?
You just work like that. It just works, you know? Or you don't know.
Alright. Yeah, I don't. Anyways,
They're
I don't
magical.
know. I think the debate of 2020 is gonna be, honestly, our presidential candidates are going to have to debate on Baby Nut versus Baby Yoda.
Ooh.
Team Nut versus Team Baby Yoda.
That's gonna be a hard one. Personally, I like Baby Yoda.
I don't know.
You haven't watched the show. You're not into Star Wars.
I'm not into Star Wars.
Even if you're not, I think it's still cute. It's ugly cute.
It's cute. The thing about Baby Nut was that today I was on Twitter, and I saw him do the whip and nay nay.
Oh goddamn! Never mind.
And I wasn't sure how I felt about it. Well, the funny part was that I had liked the tweet, but like the top tweet was like, it was something along the lines of, what brings us all together is the white noise in the background. So when you listen to the audio, it's just like the sound of an air conditioner. Like when you click on the video, it's just an air conditioning sound with him whipping and nay-naying. And it's very uncomfortable.
There's no music to it at all?
No. It's
just
literally 1 second of him just whipping and doing this. And like, it doesn't make sense. It just makes me feel very it feels like it's something I shouldn't watch. Like I'm watching a home video. Like, it doesn't feel right. But no, and then I don't know what else was the commercials. The Mountain Dew commercial, the Zero thing was pretty good.
I like that one.
I felt disturbed.
You felt disturbed?
I didn't feel comfortable with this bulky man taking off
ripping off his muscles.
Yeah.
Like little arms.
No, it didn't. No, I didn't like it. It made me feel kind of uncomfy. I'm never gonna look at Momoa the same.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like I just can't. Oh, the what was it? P&G, where they brought in like all the cleaning supplies together. That was kind of disturbing though, because the bounty dude, I forgot what his name was, really just was hitting them with hip thrusts and sending out bounty towels to clean up. I wasn't sure how I felt about that.
I don't bust bounty towels, man.
Bro, there was a lot going on, and I don't know. I don't think I was there for it. I was.
You're out of it. You're too busy looking Mr. Clean.
No, I wasn't. I don't mean like that. I mean like you know how people are like, oh yeah, I'm here for it. I'm not here for it. I left the building about 3 hours ago.
I didn't know what was going on in that commercial because I was
They
looking
were
away.
cleaning up.
I think I was getting something to eat. Turned back and I looked back at the TV. It's like, okay, it's cool. It's Mr. Bounty. Never saw him before. Cool. And I saw Mr. Clean. It's like, whoa, what's happening here?
No, the dude started hip thrusting bounty towels to people. I don't know. It was. The ads were very interesting this year.
I mean, I think I like the ads this year compared to last year's. Last year's had nothing.
I mean, last year's Super Bowl in general was kind of bad.
There was like nothing, like no ads that were even pertainingly funny, in my opinion.
I mean, the Super Bowl was just bad too. Like all of last year's
it's pretty trash.
Football event was pretty bad. And then halftime show was all right. I feel like it didn't have the flair as normal. I mean, I don't care about the halftime show. I only care about the football. No cap. I mean, like I'm not joking. Like I mean, you know, J-Lo and Shakira, they cool, whatever. But like
they representing.
They're repping. They're repping all of.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. No.
It was good.
There wasn't flair. I don't think anyone's ever gonna have the same flair that Katy Perry had that one year.
That's true.
That was insane.
Katy Perry popped off that year.
They had they had a lot going on in that show. And honestly, I'm kind of upset that none of the past however many shows have not had something that flashy.
Hey, you know what was flashy though? Janet Jackson. I was pretty flashy.
Okay, buddy. Yeah, so football's been cool. But what else I don't think anything else really intense has happened in 2020. I'm trying to think if anything important has really happened.
I mean, let's see. I don't know, like, about big things that like, were very impactful. I just know, like, small things that were good. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, we could talk about something after this. But like the Dreamville album came out.
Revenge of the Dreamers 3
That
Deluxe.
was a really good.
What do they call it? The director's cut.
Yeah.
Very good album overall. I very much enjoyed the additional 10 songs. I think it was 10 or 11. I can't remember.
I liked it because not only we were listening to it. Marco's friends and us were all listening to it. They came over and we had a nice viewing session.
We had a listening party for it, and it was very great to see everyone's reactions, especially when Big Black Truck came on, because we were all getting hyped, and this is our first time listening to the damn song. That one, and then when you're listening to rap, you do the stink face where it looks like you smelled something gross, but it's just because something's going so hard, right? And it'd be nice to look around, and then you just see people doing it with you, and then you just hear some bars, and you're like, that was me throughout all of Disgusted. Those bars, the verses, everything about it was great. But yeah, no, there's been.
And then bouncing off of that, because I didn't really watch the Grammys in depth, but you could talk about things that came out of it, which would be Tyler the Creator.
Okay, well, it's not really a controversial opinion. I think Tyler the Creator's speech was correct in the sense that he was like, they put me in rap because of how they view the rap category. It was not a rap album; it was a pop album. He was right. He was right when he said I should be in the pop category,
but nope.
No, I was a little upset because I would have been rooting for Revenge of the Dreamers, so that way all of the homies at Dreamville and everyone who came out would have gotten a Grammy. And then of course YB and Corday, I love him, but no, that happened with the Grammys. Some of the performances, the Lil Nas X one was cool not because of, I think it was BTS that performed.
Yeah, pretty sure.
But because Nas comes out for for Rodeo, and the thing was, I don't think they launched the song until after the Grammys. So you think people are probably thinking, oh, Cardi B's gonna come out. No,
thankfully,
and then Nas comes out.
Thankfully, she didn't come out.
No, but then Nas comes out, and he's just out here spitting bars. Rodeo, bro, what? Okay, no, but the Grammys was, I don't care about the Grammys, honestly.
I didn't fully watch it. No, I didn't watch it.
Who watches the Grammys? That's the real question. Their viewership, I think, was their lowest. They're not getting numbers and views anymore. It's declining every single year.
Because nowadays, it's not about who has the best album. It's more popularity contest. It's like, oh, it got more popularity.
Multiple things, but I felt like there was
good. You're gonna get something then. You're gonna be overpowered than this guy.
Yeah,
guy.
Yeah, Lizzo won. I know a couple of categories, and I was like, wow, how did you beat so and so? It didn't make sense to me. Literally, what was it? The R&B song. I was like, what the heck? How did she win an R&B song? I was like,
I'm just saying,
she don't even sing like that.
I'm saying the Grammys nowadays, it's just popularity. That's my popular opinion. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
So coming from out of the Grammys, what else has happened this month?
I think that's been about it for this month. It hasn't been too much. There's been a couple of music albums that have dropped. The NBA season's still going on.
NFL season just ended.
NFL's over. XFL's about to start. 2020's been interesting so far. Oh, but what happened over break? I feel like we never really explained why we had left for so long. It wasn't planned. I'm gonna say it wasn't planned. Now, here's what happened. So finals week was the 10th through the 15th, something like that. It was around that date range. I don't think that's the exact dates, but it was the second week of December, I believe. And I had finals that week, so I had to stay on campus. And then Chris didn't have finals. Chris didn't have any finals because all of his finals were projects. So
I didn't know. I only had one final, and that was for I think geology, and that was the week before, and it was an online final, so I didn't have to be on campus, which was nice.
Yeah, so he left, right? And then he was supposed to come back on Like
I think
Wednesday or Thursday.
It was Wednesday and Thursday.
Wednesday or Thursday, he was supposed to come back, and then we were supposed to record a podcast for that week. However, someone didn't come back, so
I got a little busy that week.
he got a little busy that week, staying at home.
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly.
And watching TV.
No.
Anyways, no.
Not
so
entirely true.
not entirely. He's
entirely keyword.
Yeah. No. So like, pretty much, that happened, and then when I text Chris and I'm like, hey, when are we gonna record this week? It's been like 2 weeks. And he's like, all right, on this day. And I was like, all right. And then the day before it come, I was like, Chris, are you ready to record? He's like,
I'm kind of busy that day.
He said kind of busy, and I know this man was probably doing nothing that day.
I was probably helping my dad, actually, because he was going to Rocky Point.
I mean, I could have drove to your house.
That's true.
I have a license, Chris.
That's true. Well, it didn't happen, though.
Okay, but anyways, no, and then I was thinking about recording some solo stuff, but I felt like it wouldn't be, like, right considering how, like, we're not really deep into the podcast yet. Like, we were only 3 episodes in at the time.
Yeah.
So, like, it felt like it wasn't right to just instantly jump into solo episodes, because I feel like it'd be like, oh, I was like people would probably be like, oh, is he kicking Chris out? Is it just gonna be him now?
I'm sorry, I'm just too boring. I have to leave now. He's kicking me out of the show.
Pretty much that. I feel like that's what would have happened. So I was like, let's not do that. And I was thinking about
I'll wait until like 3 more episodes. If he's still boring out, then I'll kick him out. So this is like the 3rd episode. I might get kicked out next.
Anyway, no, over summer break, I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen. So if worse comes to worse, I'm gonna record solo episodes to make sure if Chris is not available, I'm gonna make sure that I still have podcasts coming out, or at least something.
Also, we are planning to invite guests to our show.
We are planning to invite guests in in a couple of the next episodes for some of our topics. So stay tuned for that for sure. And then please send more questions, because it's hard to come up with content that Chris actually wants to talk about. So like, please send questions.
We're gonna do polls, or not polls. We're gonna have a little question box on our Instagram.
Instagram.
Oh, Twitter? my bad. Twitter. Mm-hmm. Yes, Twitter. And where you guys just ask us questions, or ask us questions on general. If you know us, ask us questions.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
if you don't know us, still ask us questions.
Yes, if you don't know us, still ask us questions.
Ask whatever questions you would like, because
your questions will
probably be on the
podcast.
Kind of like we can turn it into an episode, or we can do like a Q&A episode. Like one of the two. Either way, like I think either one would be entertaining to watch or to listen. Not watch.
Yeah, we don't have a camera yet. Sorry, we can't watch it yet.
we're really low budget right now. But no. So make sure you do that, and I think is that about everything?
I think that's a nice recap of the year.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah, so just make sure you send us any questions our way. It could be YouTube comments, Twitter. Well, I'll probably make like a post on Twitter, and I'll be like, hey, reply to this with questions, or DM me if you don't want to ask it in public for some reason, even though it'd be shown to the public anyways. But yeah, so thank you for listening. Make sure you subscribe, follow Twitter, SoundCloud, all that good stuff. And that's gonna be it for today. I'm your host Marco.
I'm your co-host Chris.
And we'll see you next time. Peace.